Okay, well done for today. Another really tough lesson. Conversation class is also going to be tough. We're looking at the word put today. Here are the put idioms. Here are the put phrasal verbs. I'll try and do it as quickly as I can. If you put pressure on somebody, you make them feel stressed by demanding tasks to be done quickly. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, do that, and they just get really stressed. But if you, on the other hand, put someone at their ease, they're feeling stressed, and you make them feel relaxed. You calm them down if they're stressed, you know, say it's not a problem, and you put them at their ease. Don't worry about that, everything's going to be okay. And you put them at their ease. To put a stop to something is to stop something from happening. When you're really fed up, you just put a stop to it and say, I'm not going to allow that anymore. To put somebody in the picture means to explain a situation so they know what's going on. If they step into a situation, you're all chatting, you say, what's going on? Say, let me put you in the picture. And then you give them all the information, especially the background information. If you put your foot in it, you have said or done something that you shouldn't have, and now you feel really embarrassed about it. Oh, I really put my foot in it. To put all of your eggs in one basket is when you don't give yourself options. So the expression is don't put all your eggs in one basket. Give yourself lots of different options, otherwise you could get stuck. And we gave loads of examples about that. To put your foot down is to stop somebody behaving in negative ways and instruct them how to behave in the future because you're just fed up. And you just go like this, I'm putting my foot down, no more of that behaviour, you're to do. To put yourself in my shoes is a great expression for compassion. Sometimes you just don't understand why someone's behaving in a certain way. But if you put yourself in their shoes and look at things from their perspective or in a different way, you might be able to understand them better, and that gives you possibility for compassion. Really important expression. If you put somebody in a bad light, you give a bad impression of somebody. If I put myself in a bad light, everyone will think I'm a terrible person. So I'm not going to do that. I did that earlier, but now I'm on the video, I'm not going to do that. Moving over to the phrasal verbs. I'm going to talk to you about phrasal verbs very soon. I'm really sorry I've overrun this lesson. Now, if you put somebody off, it has these two possibilities. You might distract somebody, you might put them off by jumping out at them or flashing photography at them or whatever that is. But to put somebody off, if I'm put off from eating meat, I just don't want to eat meat anymore, I'm a vegetarian now. I stop doing something for a particular reason. What? Yeah, don't record Chris, okay?
No worries.
No way. He's a pro, man. He's a pro. Now, if you put somebody down, you criticise them negatively and make them feel really bad. If you put somebody on, you joke or tease. To put something across means to explain something. So if you're good at putting things across, you're good at explaining them. But if you're not very good, then you're not good at explaining things. Now, to put something away is to save. Now, I've put it in brackets to save money in this context. But to be honest with you, all of these phrasal verbs can be taken in different contexts. So we do have to be careful about that. To put somebody out means to disturb them or inconvenience them. I'm really sorry to put you out, but can you give me a lift to the station? I know it's raining. I know you were just about to go to bed. I'm really sorry to put you out. To put somebody up to something is to influence somebody to do something that they wouldn't normally do. Okay? I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing or a good thing, but it just makes them do something that they wouldn't normally do, that's all. To put up with something is to accept it or tolerate it. And we usually use this expression as negative. I just can't put up with their behaviour anymore. I can't stand it anymore. I can't tolerate it anymore. To put in this context that we were looking at today, was to spend a lot of time doing something. So if you put in a lot of time doing something, like if you put in a lot of time doing your homework, for example, just think for example, it means that you spend a lot of time doing your homework, which I'll talk to you about later. Anyway, to put somebody up means to allow someone to stay at your place temporarily, and last week we looked at this expression to take somebody in. Now before we stop the video, I just want to explain that some phrasal verbs are separable, which means that you can put down somebody or you can put somebody down. Sometimes you can open up a phrasal verb and put the somebody or the object in the middle of them. So some phrasal verbs are separable, but some of them aren't. Like to put something across, I don't think you can separate that. To put up with someone, it's not a separable phrasal verb. You have to use it in that form. And I'll talk to you more about that in a minute, and I'm really sorry we're running late. I've got 2 more things to say, but not on video.